Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, we're checking out a new game for the channel today. It's called American Truck Simulator. Now, this is a very fun game. I have played it before years ago. I mean, this was before I got my gaming channel here, okay? It is a really fun game, and it actually shows you what I do in real life for work. Now, granted, what we're going to be seeing is a lot of tractor trailers, and what I drive is I drive a dump truck. So I'm actually in charge of hauling stone and sand and, blacktop for your driveway. But today we're going to be diving into the world of trucking, and we're actually going to be hauling trailers and various goods like that. Now, I have done some stuff off camera, as you may have be able to tell by looking at the screen. We got our own truck now. I actually took out a loan that I got to pay on to get this truck. And I own Dragonia Trucking, and the truck is actually a Kenworth W900, and that's actually the same truck that I drive for my job in real life. Only, like I said, it's the one I drive is a dump truck though. But yeah, it's practically the same chassis, just has a dump bed versus a fifth wheel. But yeah. If you guys are interested in becoming a truck driver, I strongly recommend getting this game. You can actually download it on the website, and it'll give you a Steam key where you can actually play it through Steam. And I recommend playing this game before you go to truck driving school to get your commercial driver's license, commonly known as a CDL. In order to drive this truck, you have to have a CDL Class A, which I actually have, so yeah, it will make your life so much easier. Now, with that said, there are certain things in the game that will not actually be portrayed in real life as it is in the game, because it's just a game. What do you expect? But let's go over to, since we own the truck, let's go over to the job market down here. And we're going to go over to the freight market here and see what loads we have. Harvester. Ooh, this will be good. But it's out in California. It's okay. We'll go with this one because it pays the most. So, yeah. We're going to get started with this load. Alright, so here we are in the truck now. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Press E to start the engine. And now let's back out. And as you can see, we have a mini-map on the bottom right. And in that mini-map will be our directions to where we need to go to get this load. Right now we're in Arizona. We're going to be going back to California to pick up this load, and we're going to run it over to a different spot in California. So this is going to be fun. And of course, I went the complete wrong way. Great. Always make sure you look left and right and use your turn signals when needed. Actually, no, I went the right way. What am I talking about? I'm getting confused here. Now, the cool thing about this game is there actually is police that patrol the streets, and they will fine you for, typical in real life infractions, such as, you're driving too fast, blowing through stoplights, stop signs, etc., etc. So, when you're playing this game, you might want to treat it as you would in real life, unless you're going to be paying a lot of money. I know, because I've gotten plenty of fines in this game that normally wouldn't happen in real life. Now, I do have to say that I am actually playing this game on my brand new gaming PC. Yes, I finally got one. I upgraded from the laptop, and it's so amazing. Ooh, that was a close call. And a shout out to all of the subscribers that I have. We just hit 97 subscribers. So I want to say a big thank you all to for being there for me. You know, none of this would be possible without you guys, and I'm really glad you enjoy my content, and hope to see more of you on the channel. Now, the one thing that I cannot stress enough is when it's raining. I know a lot of states don't have this law. I know where I live in Pennsylvania, we do, where the law states if you have your wipers on when it's raining, you have to have your lights on. That is the law. A lot of drivers don't actually do that. Now, what I will say is that's fine and dandy if you want to drive like that, but from a truck driver's point of view, if it's raining and it's overcast out and you don't have your lights on, to the trucker, when they're looking in their mirror, they don't see you at all. I know from experience, because I had that happen once. When you drive without your lights on, you are practically invisible to the truck in the rain. So, you know, just use caution and just turn your lights on. It's not that hard. The other thing I want to say is trucks cannot stop on a dime, so be kind and give us room. Some people have to learn the hard way, unfortunately, because it happens all the time. And when that happens, it's not the driver's fault, and honestly, you're only putting your own life in danger. So, you know, just don't cut us off. You know, we're bigger and heavier than you. Like, the truck, honestly, the truck when empty weighs 20,000 pounds, which is 10 tons. Like, you don't think that's how much they weigh until you know. So just give them room. And, you know, just overall be nice, you know, it's just be nice to people in general. So we're on our way over to California to pick up this harvester. This is going to be a long drive, and I'm actually speeding right now. You can actually see in the top left corner of the mini-map and the bottom right corner of the screen that I'm going like 82 miles an hour. And the speed limit's 75, but we got a lot of distance to cover and a short time to get there. So So as you can see, there is a way station up ahead, and we just got the bypass for it. The one thing that I will say, you will have way stations in real life, and they will say, like every single truck has to go in, you know, buses included. If you have a DOT number or US DOT number on the side of your door, or registered to you in some way, you have to go into the way station. Now, there is the opportunity to get bypassed, like we just witnessed, so that is a real thing. They do bypass you from time to time. If you don't get the bypass, then you have to go across the scales. They do have cameras set up on the highway in every single way station, and if you don't pull in at all, they will catch you and they will send the police and they will stop you. You'll get a hefty fine for that. So yeah, if the way station is open, you have to go in. The other thing that you got to remember is when you're going around a corner like this, you are taller, and try to stay off the walls like I failed to do just now. I can assure you I'm a lot better driver in real life than I am in this game. But hey, don't be cutting me off now, fool. But yeah, since you're taller, you're at a higher risk of rollovers. Even when you're bobtailing like I am. That's what they call a truck with no trailer, is a bobtail. You're still at risk of rollovers versus like a car. So the same turn that you can take in your car at like say 50 miles an hour, in a truck like this, you'd be better to take it off at like 20-30 mile an hour. I wouldn't do any more than 30 mile an hour, but that honestly all depends on how tight the turn is. Like if it's if it's a turn like this where I don't have to stop, I would take this turn at about, you know, about 30 mile an hour. But like if the speed limit was like 50 and it was a nice gentle turn, then I'd take it about, you know, about the speed limit. I know it sounds crazy, but if you actually know how to listen to the truck based on, you know, what you're feeling in the seat, the truck will talk to you and tell you what's going on. You can tell if you're level or not, especially in my line of work, where you got uneven ground and you got to dump your load. The truck will tell you what's going on. So here we are at the job site. We're gonna pick up the load. When you do that, go into that green little arrow thing and press enter, and then it will pop up this screen. We're using the freight market, so right there, and that is not what I know. Whatever. All right. Where's the trailer? Right there. Ooh, it's a flatbed. Alright, when you're underneath the trailer, just press T, unless you changed it. If it's default, then it's T. Alright, and now let's go. We're locked and loaded. Now, as you can see in the bottom right in that minimap, the route has changed. That's because we're loaded and we're going to the destination. Always remember to look left, then right. I do it anyway, because sometimes for certain turns you need the other lane. So it's always better to get into the habit of looking left than right, even if you're going right. Like for this, you have to swing out because you got a trailer on. Ooh, that's not good. Then you'll have people like that every single day of your life that you're driving. You'll have people like that. Like, come on, dude, you saw me turning. You know I need to fade out like that. Give me some room. But that's okay. When that happens and I got the green light and somebody's in my way, what I love to do is I love to take the turn and go until I am out of room. And I'll just, you know, if you're in my way, and I'll just stop right in front of you until, you know, you back up and let me by. Or otherwise, get out of my way. Because at that point, I have the right of way and you're in my way. So, yeah. Now, the thing I love about this game is everything looks realistic. That I'm just blown away at running out of fuel. Well, that's great. I'm in the middle of freaking nowhere. I just love how the developer took their time to actually look at, you know, the that was a cop motorcycle. I love how the developer took their time to actually research what the land and the areas and the states looks like, as well as the vehicles, you know. That just means that they care about their game to actually produce this quality of authenticity. Now, what you'll see is, you'll see that the speed limit for cars is 65, but there's also a 55 speed limit. Now, what that lower speed limit is, that's for trucks. A lot of times they'll do that because of road conditions. Just make sure you obey the speed limit at all times, which I am failing to do in this game. And I still need a freaking gas station. I also want to mention that diesel is not gas. Okay, do not call diesel a gas. Diesel is a fuel, not a gas. Diesel is a lot thicker than gas, as it's less refined than gas is, which honestly makes no sense because it costs more than gas, but it's less refined. So what is up with that? And this is where I need. Oh, look, we found Bakersfield. Sweet! And we got the green light, which is even better. Don't hit that car. I'm not gonna get a fine for this, am I? Because I'm gonna go. Hey, I discovered a recruitment agency. Yay! Alrighty, now I can actually hire people. So here we are at our destination. Still in desperate need of fuel. But might as well get this offloaded here. Now, the same thing to drop it off. Go in that green orb, press enter. And now you got 3 different choices. You can either just skip parking it and get no XP. You can play it safe and get a minimum XP, or what I like to do in a lot of cases, sometimes I'll just play it safe, but most times I'll just get where you need it, where do you need it, and get the most amount of XP possible. Just left click that and left click on confirm, and then it'll show on the minimap where you need to be, which is somewhere over there. More than likely it's back there. So this is real simple. Alright, and once you're in the spot and everything's right, everything will light up green, and then just press T and you'll be done. Sweet, and we leveled up, and now we're no longer a newbie, we're now an enthusiast. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments section down below about this game. I really enjoy it just because I love trucks and I love trucking in general. I have a blast with this game. I do want to say that since I got out of truck driving school, I should say, with the CDL in hand, this game did get a lot easier in terms of maneuvering the truck around, both forwards and reverse. Yeah, if you haven't checked out the Discord already, what are you waiting for? It's a very fun place to just hang out. I own a Minecraft server, so if you haven't checked that out, why not? That is very fun. I got a lot of servers in the network. I actually own the server with a friend of mine. He's an amazing guy, and there's a lot of stuff that I couldn't do without him, so shout out to Kristen. You're an amazing person. And well, that is all. I will leave the link to the Discord and the IP to the Minecraft server, as well as the link to the game in the description box down below. You should check it out. It's really fun. Like I said, I highly recommend it if you're getting into truck driving, as it will give you the fundamentals of how the truck will react. And with that, we leave you until the next one. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did in making it. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you can stay notified when the next video comes out. And with that, we leave you until the next one. Goodbye.